Hello everyone, welcome back to Deer Pond Farms. Today, we're selling the farm. A little bit of a sad day today, but I had to go. We found a farm in Michigan for sale, and it was just better, and we decided to take the chance. So we're going to be heading to Michigan. Here's where the farm used to be. Took the trail, the home, then took outside little sheds, and I sold all the equipment. Fields were all sold, but we're heading on down to Michigan now, and hopefully we can make something out of over there. So I'll see you guys when we're in Michigan. Well, we're here in Michigan. I think the farm is down there. I can see it. Pretty sure that is it there. Slow on down here before you hit this car, and don't want to pass the car. And holy crap! Just gonna slam on the brakes to make the turn. I'm not the best driver, but yeah, there is the farm. Yeah, we're just gonna pass this car. But yeah, pretty sure that field is ours. Yeah, not sure if that field is ours. I don't know, but yep, that is the farm there. So we have bought a small dairy farm. I think this is their pasture for where they just kind of put it out. Got 2 grain bins there, got the field there, and they have all of the equipment here. Like, as you can tell what combine we're having, we're gonna have a Massey Ferguson. So we'll actually go ahead and take a look. Looks like we got some Parker Grady wagons, newer, liquid newer. We got this, I forgot what that's called. Oh, here's the dairy barn. We do not have cows in this. It just automatically shows cows. But it is a barn, milking barn. So we are gonna be milking some cows. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And you're probably wondering, how are we gonna feed them with, like a regular TMR mixer or something? Well, I'll go ahead and show you that right now, which is not the blower, but this right here, the Roviic Honda. So this is a feed mixer, and this is how we're gonna be feeding the dairy cows. So then in this, okay. Just remember, guys, that there's not enough mods to really do this the best, so this is the closest I could get to 1970s. But we have the Massey Ferguson here, the Massey Ferguson 32.6 or the M17. We got our cultivator here, a liquid manure spreader, a chisel plow, and an H&S manure spreader, a Farm King rake, and a John Deere wagon. And we'll go ahead and go into this shed, and this looks like the tractors are on this one. Ford TW20 Massey Ferguson 2800, which I'm guessing this is the big horsepower on the farm. The Gale 1310 round baler. Looks like we got a weeder here, the mower. We'll go ahead and shut this up because it's kind of cold. We'll go ahead and go in here now. Which I don't know why I can't go in. And I guess I can just go through this door, but okay. Well, we have a Massey Ferguson 8570 Western Combine. Now, I don't think you would really see many of these. But, I guess they have one. Pretty sure this is, like, brand new. A lot of things on this farm are brand new. A Gale chopper. Guessing they were doing some servicing before they, I guess their grandpa died, and, that was who running the farm, so. Severe weather outlook. Alright, and then we have this, Kenzie, 32,000 planter, so. Well, we do have some pretty good stuff here. But not really much we can do right now, so we're gonna take a look here, because we're gonna have to, and I'll go ahead and show you guys all of the land that we have. So we have this field, this field, this field, this field, and this field. These were just 2 fields. I decided to go ahead and like cut them a little bit, right down the middle, some, and so then we have just some different fields. I'm thinking probably gonna make yeah, I'll probably make this one hay. So yeah, we'll go ahead see you guys in spring. We'll be doing some spring tillage here on the good old 1970s farm. Don't know why it takes so long to get sleep. Well, it is March 1970s. I guess I cannot walk through there. But spring is sprung, and well, it's time to do some tillage. So we'll go ahead. I think we'll get the 1206 out here. Because yeah, this Ford TW20 has 157. 1206 is 95. That doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get a I guess I do not have the mod. Well, I was going to get like a workshop, but we do not have that, so we'll go ahead and put. I can't put duals on it right now, so we'll just leave it as row crop. And we'll go ahead and put this on Ripper, which I'm not sure if we actually have 150% power in you know, I'm around some Fords, but we don't have a Ford, so I don't quite know. So we'll go ahead and hook it up here. And head out into the field here. guess it is what it's going to have to be. Now, I did get some new mods that I found. I guess this is for some reason DLC. But we have the 1979-86 series, which we can get those. We can also get this, which is pretty cool. I just saw it. Yep, here it is. The 7520 John Deere. I cannot wait to use this thing. This thing is going to be sweet. And then I also got, I think it's gonna be a little bit easier to do this. I got a John Deere New Generation pack, which has 3020. I also got Oliver 55, 3020. I think that's all it got, but I think it has a lot of customization, so I'll go ahead and get the old Massey up and going. And I am going to have to change the settings. Oh, this thing is a little weird. Why does it lift the back tire up? Well, that's weird, but should be fine. And if you can see our money, we are kind of broke right now. So there's not too much that we can do with our money the moment. We do have the option to get a loan, but I think the only reason I would want to get a loan is if there were any grass fields, which, yeah, I'm not really seeing any. There's one all the way over there, though. So I'm probably just gonna have to buy some hay. I do know there is another farmer around here. He's got some pretty big tractors. I asked him if I can use one to do some tillage or help him do some tillage, but I know he's got a WA-17. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but it looks absolutely awesome. It would be cool to run one of those. Probably have to ask him. His farm is around here. I think he is kind of on down there, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we got some tillage going here. Got Billy over in that field doing some deep tillage, and I guess this is could be deep tillage too. We're ripping some ground up, getting this done. I guess it would depend on what you would call deep tillage, but yeah, this old Massey is going to be an absolute workhorse. This Massey is going to have to run the chopper for us, as the chopper takes 180 horsepower, so yeah. I think this amount of land is going to be pretty nice. The only thing is that it would be nice to have all these fields as row crop. One field of we're gonna, I guess what I'm trying to say is that we're only really gonna have 3 fields of row cropping. Because one field's probably going to be chopped, like the whole field. The other field's going to be a hay field, so yeah, we are not going to have that much money to work with on the row cropping, but hopefully around next year sometime, we can start making a little bit of money out of that dairy. So, also sorry about both of our series now being in Frankenmuth, Michigan. It's just like the only pretty good map right now. And Elma, Missouri is out, but I have a series coming on that already. That series is gonna be pretty awesome. I won't give away too much, but basically it's a own the map challenge. It's where you start off a new farmer. You sell all of your equipment and stuff, and you build your own farm. And there will be a series on that coming soon. That one I'll probably be playing in quite a bit, just off camera, because that one is going to be a pretty long and hard challenge. So, but this series I am actually really enjoying, especially with the new mods coming out. There are some pretty good mods coming out. Hopefully a couple more good maps come out, and it should be good to completely do this. So it'll be the 1960s all the way to present day. So it's a fun challenge. I feel like doing it. But we got this field almost knocked out. Yeah, this cultivator does get some acres done pretty quick. We're not using GPS because, well, that was not in the 1970s, so. Actually, our farm still doesn't even use GPS till this day. So that's just the way it goes, I guess. I'm thinking that this field actually might be the hay field, and that field could be the field we chop, and that field down there could be soybeans. Actually, we'll probably put that into corn because it was just in soybeans, and I'm pretty sure probably put that side in the soybeans and then this side in corn here. I heard they're doing some stuff by like drying the corn with corn dryers now. It would be nice to get my hands on those, but those are pretty expensive right now. I think one of them right now is going for like $75,000, and that's just a small one they can't do much with. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to wait a little bit, see if the price goes down to get one that. Heard that the dry corn is just so much better, and you get a lot more money out of that. So hopefully, eventually, we can go ahead and get our hands on one of them. Yeah. Well, this Massey Ferguson is running pretty good. Haven't had any problems so far. Cultivator's doing pretty good too. Definitely knocking out some acres. I know this farm used to have a little bit more land, but they sold some more land to help with the funeral of their grandpa and stuff, and also so they can, since their dad and them have their own farm that they were running, they didn't really want to inherit this farm, because they, well, their farm is a pretty nice setup. So, you know, they decided to sell some land for them to keep on farming. So, and it is a pretty nice farm. Can't wait to start milking the dairy cows, which we're gonna have to get money to get cows, but we can wait to get money because, well, we're also gonna need feed for the cows. So, don't really need the cows quite yet when we have no feed. And yeah, I mean, that Massey Ferguson could be gonna knock out some acres pretty fast. That thing is a nice combine. Yeah, like I said, lots of this stuff on the farm pretty brand new because I know that they gave him some money because they kind of figured out that it was going to be his last year farming before he retired, so they decided why not use all the money on it. And, so it's pretty good. Pretty nice farm, I do gotta say. So yeah. But also may get a job at the local co-op. I'm gonna have to drive down there today because it'd be nice to get a little bit of money so we can get those cows like as we are getting feed, so we can feed it straight to them. Because we won't really be getting money until after harvest. So. And it looks like we're gonna have one more pass after this pass on the field. I like the interior. Person that makes these, the Northwoods Farmers, he is a pretty good modder. Some things do look a little bit blocky and stuff, and hopefully he does update some of his stuff, because there is some glitches and stuff with a couple of the trackers and whatnot. But he is a pretty good modder, especially for old school tractors. He made this tractor. Yeah, he did make this tractor. He made that. I can't remember it. The 86, the 3020, and I think it's the 7520. But yeah, after moving out from Wisconsin, this is a little bit different than Wisconsin. Okay, so we're back here. Sorry about that, but we're gonna go ahead hold this up. He's almost done, but we're gonna we're gonna go ahead, hop in the truck, and we're gonna head on down to the co-op, I guess, cause well, we're gonna see if we can get a job at the co-op. So it is be pretty nice to do a little bit of farm stuff. Plus, if we work at the co-op, we're gonna get a little discount when we need some, which we're gonna need some. Because one thing, it feels like I have a line a while, so yeah, after this truck gets going. Electric cars. Okay. We're in the ditch. And we'll just hop out of there. Right here. Emergency technology. Well, we'll stay down there. There's a co-op there. Got my car on yeah, I think we want to go. Okay, we'll go this time too. No, right there. We're out. This is where. I mean, this is the grain flour mill, so go ahead. Hello? Oh, yeah, hi. I'm looking for a job, and I was wondering, if, I could work here? I'm hired? Okay, just so you know, I do have my own farm that I am running, so I probably am not going to be able to work a lot, but, I'll be able to work for this first bit of spring and just to get some money, and then I'll be focusing on my own farm from then. That's good with you? Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. Well, sounds like we're hired for basically the spring. So that is nice. He said come back tomorrow around 8-ish. So we'll be back tomorrow. Ooh, crap, dude. Just slowed down for no reason. I'm telling you, these cars are freaking. I don't think any of them got their driver's license. That's for sure. But we're gonna head on down to the farm and I think I'll go ahead and call it an episode there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tell me if you guys are liking the farm so far. Got a lot of stuff like that, on the next episode we're gonna have to finish this game. I don't know if I'll have to put a whole lot in. It's pretty nice to have a chance to be farming this farm and the land. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out if you guys like model farming, make sure to check out my other channel, Josh's Farms, and don't forget to check out Old Iron Farm Toys and Badger Creek Farms. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.